Hi, my name's Kate.
I'm Jesse.
I'm doing an interview for school. I go to Hidden Lake High School and I'm in a senior seminar class. And my homework is to do an interview on someone I want to, or something I want to pursue. So, I have a couple questions. Do you mind if I ask you?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. What made you decide to become a bounty hunter / Bell's Bundle?
I didn't ever think about it. I used to watch movies on bounty hunters when I was a kid, like The Fall Guy and Vegas. And when I used to work nightclubs as a manager and a bouncer, and I got the opportunity, met some bail bondsmen that were interested in looking for a bounty hunter, which I bounty hunted for 11 years, and for the past 14 years, I've been doing bail bonds.
For Luceros or for?
We have a company. It's incorporated. So I've been at this 26 years.
When you were a child, what did you want to become?
In reality, I was going to play football. My whole goal through high school was I ate, slept, and drank football. That's all I ever thought about. But then in high school, ended up having a kid, and I quit football to get a job so I could support my son.
Okay. Are you happy with that choice? Or?
With that choice?
Yeah.
I was then, but now I think with the older I'm getting now, and I think I made the right choice then. Now that I'm getting older and this business is slowing down, I kind of feel I should have took that step, or I shouldn't have dropped out of football. And how my past has came along, I could have probably pursued everything I was doing and still had the relationship and been a father. And it's not, I'm not happy with it. It's just a choice I made. I should have went to college.
Yeah. That's why I'm gonna go to college and not get pregnant.
That's good. That's a good choice.
Okay. If you're not, would you recommend this career for anyone else?
This career, like 15, 20 years ago, it was great. Everybody's making money. People are going to jail. Crime was up, but then again, we have a cycle of crime. Back then, when everybody's making money, it was the drug business. It was all about the drugs coming in, the gangs, and we dealt a lot with that. Now, majority of the bonds, the majority of the crime we have is a lot of domestic violence, DUIs. It's not the same kind of crime, the same kind of things that happened back then. The money is low and slow, that in order to make a good living, you have to work the way I do. And I actually put in at least 133 hours a week.
Wow, is that hard on you, or?
It's not, because a lot of people think I'm away from the family for 133 hours. But it doesn't mean I don't sleep. We have our own bedroom upstairs that, when it slows down, we go upstairs, sleep until the phones ring, or we have business at the door. It's a 24-hour business.
Is another reason why is because some of the problems people go to jail for, you can't bail them out because of the domestic. Sometimes you can't bail them out on the domestic.
It's not a lot of times that. It's a lot of times we can't bail them out because a lot of people don't understand the system. There's a system that when you go to jail, you just don't go straight to jail. We can't just bond you out of jail. First of all, you get arrested, you sit at a substation to get picked up by the sheriffs. The sheriffs bring you in, they fingerprint you. Everybody who's ahead of you is getting out or coming in is on the same system. You have to clear fingerprints before we can even do a bond. But everybody's under assumption they go to jail, we can bond them right out. It's not like that.
You have to wait for the process to be done. If someone decided to do this, would they have to go to school, take classes, or what steps would they have to do to?
You do have to take you have to take a course in insurance producer. You have to become in property and casualty insurance. From there, then you become a bail bondsman. But there is a 50-hour course you have to take with that. In order for that, you're looking at about spending a good $1,000 before you're actually a bondsman, and you're looking at about good 50, 60, about 70 hours of classing before you.
Wow.
But like I said, it could be worthwhile, but then again, this business ain't like it used to be.
So what kind of schooling, or do you have to have schooling?
Schooling?
Yeah,
No.
no.
Just a course.
Oh, okay.
And not want to eat or no-brainers.
If you're comfortable with me asking, are you satisfied with your income?
I am satisfied because, like I said, the time I put in, I do make good money doing it. But a lot of people think it's like a TV show or something where you're always on the run, you're always on the go.
Like Dog Bounty
Yeah. But it's not like that. Half the time you walk in, you'll catch me sleeping on here or taking a walk around the block because I'm cramping up from sitting all day. It's really not, you don't have that much business where you're always on the go or always have action. Like we're never like kicking a door down. It's never like, it's not every day. It's not an everyday thing.
That's good. If there's one thing you could change about it, what would you change about your work?
About my work, it'd be more with the courts. I changed some things in the courts because the courts are literally releasing a lot of people on PR bonds and pre-trial release and making cash bonds, which is tying up the jails because a lot of people can't afford that. And that's why we're here, because we can loan them the money to get out, but if it's a cash bond,
they have to pay full.
They have to pay the full thing.
Okay. Do you enjoy what you do?
I love it. You never see the same thing. Every day it's a different story. Every day it's a different reason, different person coming in, and it's never the same.
Do you like more helping people or the money?
I used to like helping people, but when I started this business, I got in it because I wanted to help the Hispanic people because I thought they didn't understand. But when you write a $100,000 bond and they run on you, and you have to pay out of your pocket $100,000 to the court, and they don't care, then you start thinking, why did I get into this? So then you get into it because I got to make a living. I have a family to support and kids to support. That you start, it's not about the people anymore. You can't make it about the people because it's just like a stranger walking into your house. If somebody just walking past your house walked in and said, give me $1,000.
I'd laugh at them.
Right. But because I have to make a living and I'm backed by it, a lot of people are going to say what they have to say to get out of jail and do what they have to do to stay out. And if it means burning me, they're going to burn me.
Yeah, because most likely they don't know you or...
They don't care about me.
Yeah.
I'm not a family member, I'm not a friend, I'm nobody. It's just by contract, and if half these people we deal with already burning somebody.
That's what put them in there. Okay.
But it's like I say, if they were smart, we'd all be out of business.
That's true. There would be no money.
There'd be no money because they're too smart to get caught.
Good thing criminals are so dumb. What is the worst thing that has happened to you while working as bounty hunter / bail sponsor?
The worst thing?
Like worst experience?
I would have to say the worst experience I had bounty hunting is went to pick up a girl and the boyfriend, they were drug addicts, and he was threatening to drop the 3-month-old baby on his head if I didn't let the girl go. And being that I was on the job only a month or two, I took it personal and I had to let her go, and car chases, being shot at. I mean, really it's nothing really bad about it if you know how to pursue it, because I don't go in gun-ho or a crackerjack cop.
Yeah.
I go in and I talk to people, and you pursue it as giving the person the benefit of the doubt. And I've never really had any problems except that, but it wasn't my problem.
Yeah.
But
You
it
were
was
just worried
scared.
about the child.
Yeah.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
What is the best thing that's ever happened to you while working here?
I guess the living I've made for the past 26 years has been really good to me.
Yeah.
Meeting a lot of people. Everybody thinks my name is Jesse Lucero, where my name is Jesse Quesada, because a lot of people think that because it says Lucero's bail bonds that my last name is Lucero.
Because you're always here.
Or they see me on the street and they say, "Hey, Lucero." Now I know it's not about the business. It's not personal. It's about the business. And it's just this it's all good.
Well, that's